So you imagine yourself as that best version, that higher energy guiding you. What if I told you that you already are that higher self? You've always been running, but you don't know why. And deep inside, you don't know where. What if you were wrong and run into the wrong direction? We do whatever we can to reach that higher self, but still it seems so far away, impossible almost. We have that picture and we want to get there. But the road is long. We see the mountain, we see the road, and we do whatever we can to get there. What if I told you you already are there? You already are your higher self. All you gotta do is to stop. Stop running. Stop thinking. Stop imagining how it should look like. And that way, it will finally reveal itself, your higher self, that was already there, always. It might be different than you expected. It's probably not the picture you had in your head. But that picture was imagination, your ego, maybe outside expectations. It wasn't yours. It might be on a completely different road, but it's your road, and that's what matters. It might face challenges. It might be easy. All you gotta know that you don't know, and you don't even wanna know. Only that way it will finally reveal itself, and it will be your road, not the road someone else would expect. So all you have to do to find that self is to stop all the layers you put above that road higher self is already here. You just gotta stop hiding it. You gotta stop searching. You finally gotta stop running. Just stay.
Because you got to make a move which will put yourself out of your own control into the control of a better. If you don't believe in the Christian kind of a God, you can believe in the Hindu kind of a God, who is your inner self. You see, you've got a lower self, which you can call your ego. That's that little scoundrelous fellow that's always out for me. But behind the ego, there is the Atman, the inner self, the inward light, as Quakers would call it, the real self, the spirit, which is substantially identical with God. So you've got to meditate in such a way that you identify with your higher self. Now, how do you do that? Well, you start by watching all your thoughts very carefully, watching your feelings, watching your emotions, so that you begin to build up a sense of separation between the watcher and what is watched. So that you are, as it were, no longer carried away by your own stream of consciousness. You remain the witness, impassively, impartially, suspending judgment and watching it all go on. That seems to be something like progress. At least you're taking an objective view of what is going on. You are beginning to be in a position to control it. But just wait a minute. Who is this self behind the self, the watching self? Can you watch that one? It's interesting if you do, because you find out, of course, that this is just as the problem of grace is nothing more than a transposition of the first problem. How am I to be unselfish? By my own power. It becomes, how am I to get grace by my own power? So in the same way, we find that the watching self, or the observing self, behind all our thoughts and feelings, is itself a thought. That is to say, when the police enter a house in which there are thieves, the thieves go up from the ground floor to the first floor. When the police arrive on the first floor, the thieves have gone up to the second, and so to the third, and finally out to the roof. And so when the ego is about to be unmasked, it immediately identifies with the higher self. It goes up a level.